Hey everyone, this is Alpaco and I just watched Rhett Thompson's video about the GH6 announcement. I know it's a couple months old at this point, but he's very good at predicting what's coming up for Panasonic. He predicted that Panasonic 25 to 50 was coming out, so I trust his intuition regarding everything Panasonic. He asked, do you have any features you would like to see in the camera? Regarding the GH6, of course. I answered with photo features from the G9 and S5, but I wasn't sure how to answer video features. The photo features are there to make the photos I want easier to obtain. The video features on all cameras are already very good, so what more could I really want? I'm speaking, of course, primarily for making videos on this platform. Cameras used for work is completely different, and so are the needs for such a tool. But even then, there are so many cameras out that are available now that you don't need a new camera. Cameras out today are so feature-rich that it doesn't seem to matter which one you choose. You will have a camera that is capable of a whole lot. Every camera out now, regardless of specs, can do what you need it to. Each camera has strengths and weaknesses, and it's up to you, the creative, to learn your camera. The GH series has always been progressive. When the GH4 came out, there were no cameras offering 10-bit 4:2 external, not in anywhere near the price bracket. When the GH5 came out, there were no cameras offering 4K 10-bit 4:2 internal recording. You would have to have bought a cinema camera, and even then, it was limited to 1080p, and those cameras cost way more. Now, every camera seems to offer 10-bit internal. There are some camera companies like Blackmagic and Sigma offering internal RAW. The new iPhone 13 Pro is offering ProRes. What can you really offer after that? Is there a possibility of a new 12-bit compressed codec? I know the size limitation of the 4/3 sensor does hurt the dynamic range a little bit, but could there be a 12-bit compressed codec that can combat that? Could Panasonic introduce a new compressed RAW of their own in the same way ProRes RAW and Blackmagic RAW works? Could they maybe add another ISO circuit and introduce the triple native ISO, or even maybe quad native ISO? I know people keep saying that Panasonic should just add phase detect and they will become the supreme camera company, but is that actually enough? Because DFD autofocus, if you really use it, isn't that bad. I recommend checking out Drew's video about the GH5S autofocus after the recent update. It's usable, and even against a camera like the Fuji X-T4 holds its own. I really don't know what the GH6 can offer that I would want in video. That's not just the GH6. I mean that for every new camera that will come out from this point onwards cannot offer anything more than what my current skills need. Even if they offered internal NDs, XLRs, RAW internal, quad native ISO, or quad pixel autofocus, I don't think any new feature would be enough to entice me to buy it. Not over cameras that already exist. I will be the first to click on Gerald's and DB Review's video of it. Then when Philip Bloom finally makes his 2-hour feature-length film of it and 2 months down the road, I'm definitely going to watch that. All I'm saying is whatever camera you think you need, there are cameras and phones that are already out that can do what you want it to do. Because the camera isn't cinematic. This and this is cinematic. Everything else is just noise. I hope this helps you with your camera buying decision. Thanks for watching and have a great day.